Hello Nidorinos and Nidorinos, I'm King Nido, and today we're coming from Goldenrod City where the normal type guild are currently sitting one place out of a leader's 8 position, so they desperately want that victory here today. However, the Sootopolis Aqua just got their first victory of the season with one of the biggest upsets we have seen, and they want their second one today. So with that said, let us know in the comments below who you think is going to win. Will it be the normal types? Will it be the water types? Let's go!
3, 2, 1, go!
That is right, even though the Sootopolis Aqua are currently on the bottom of the leaderboard, they must have some confidence after last round's victory. Starting out with Milotic and Samurott in its Unovian form, it is going to be Screamtail with the speed control, immediately going for the player rough, not even trying to terrestrialize, and it is joined by the Dunsparce. The Poison Sting from Milotic onto Screamtail is not very effective, however, and it's because it's Zoroark in its illusion form, immediately explaining why it didn't terrestrialize. Samurott following it up with the Psycho Boost, not happy with the illusionary tactics, putting Zoroark into knockout range as well, cutting into that special attack of Samurott. It is responded to by the Dunsparce with a super effective Giga Drain, putting Samurott into knockout range. We get the growth from Zoroark, immediately boosting both that physical and special attack, but it is such an easy target. Maybe it should have gone on the offensive. Milotic is going to go for the dig, so it is going to bury its way underground here, and Samurott follows it up with the Lunar Blessing. Immediately it is going to restore its health, and very clever play because it was such an easy target. Milotic is going to avoid having its health restored, but the Dunsparce is going to go for the Shadow Punch, focusing in on Samurott, immediately putting it back into knockout range, and Zoroark goes with the Jaw Lock, connecting with Samurott to take it out of this matchup, immediately giving the Goldenrod Guild the lead here. But Milotic is going to go for that dig onto Zoroark, immediately leveling the playing field. A perfect response by Milotic, going for the easy target. Very well done by Zoroark to get that elimination before it itself was eliminated, and the Side Strike from the Dunsparce. Great connection there onto Milotic, as out comes the real Screamtail for the guild. It is going to be Inteleon coming out for the Sootopolis Aqua, and the real Screamtail is going to do what we expected from that illusion. It is going to take on that normal typing, taking on this Terrastal form as the Terrastal draftee. Can we see Inteleon bring it for the Sootopolis Aqua? It is yet to do so this season, and immediately the Hyper Voice from Screamtail is going to connect with both water types, getting fantastic damage, getting a critical hit on both of them there, as Inteleon is going to respond with the Curse. It's going to cut into its speed. Screamtail already has the speed control, but Inteleon is going to boost its attack. It needs to capitalize on that, boosting its defense in the process as well. Milotic is going to go for the Acrobatics, getting some damage there onto the Dunsparce, who is going to respond with the lock on, focusing in here onto Inteleon. They do not want to let it get started. They want to take it out of this matchup. And Screamtail is going to go with the Thrash. It is going to get that normal typing boost, immediately going for Inteleon, taking it out of this match. Inteleon still yet to perform like we expect from it this season. Milotic with the Freeze Dry, still focusing in onto the Dunsparce, who is going to respond with the Razor Shell. This will not be very effective here onto Milotic, but it is going to lower its defense, which is going to activate that competitive ability, boosting its special attack that's already base 100, and out comes Kingdra for the Sootopolis Aqua as Screamtail continues to thrash about here on the field. It's a great connection there onto Kingdra. However, Screamtail is going to be left confused due to the fatigue of that thrash, and Kingdra is going to follow it up with the Twister, connecting with both the Dunsparce and Screamtail. Milotic is going to go with the Rock Blast. This will be doing a little bit of chip damage, but if it can get all 5, it will do massive damage. However, it only gets 2, allowing the Dunsparce to go for the Dazzling Gleam. And this puts both water types into knockout range, super effective on Kingdra. Screamtail needs to shake off this confusion and go for the easy elimination. And it goes for the Vacuum Wave, but Kingdra is able to hold on, allowing Kingdra to respond with the Astonish. However, it doesn't affect the normal types. Milotic needs to do its part, immediately going for the Seed Flare, taking Dunsparce out of this match, and it levels the playing field here at 4 Pokemon remaining on both sides. And out comes Slacking for the Goldenrod Guild, but Screamtail is still in a confused state. It really needs to shake this off and get an elimination, but unfortunately it's unsuccessful, doing damage to itself. Slacking needs to do its part, going for the Poison Powder that is going to poison Milotic. Milotic may be able to hold on at the end of this turn because we know it will be doing damage to it. Kingdra is going to go for the Shadow Force. It's going to vanish instantly from the field. Now we know it won't connect with the guild, but it will also help it avoid taking damage. That substitute will not work for Milotic. It doesn't have enough health to do so, and it needs to hold on from this poisoning, but the poisoning takes it out. The guild have just taken the lead in this matchup, and out comes Feraligatr for the Sootopolis Aqua. Screamtail is still in a confused state. It needs to avoid doing damage to itself. It's successful in that, but it goes for the Focus Blast, and that is going to be avoided by Kingdra, as we have Slacking loafing around due to its Truant ability, and that Shadow Force, as we said, will not affect the normal types. Feraligatr immediately going for the Stuffed Cheeks. It doesn't need its PP restore, but it is going to give itself a really nice defense boost here on the field with already that 100 base defense, and Screamtail is snapped out of its confusion, allowing it to go for the Baby Doll. Still not going for the easy elimination of Kingdra. It does have its physical attack lowered. Slacking could take it out, goes for the Magical Leaf, but instead gets that super effective damage done to Feraligatr, allowing Kingdra to go for the Rapid Spin. Gets a great connection there, a critical hit on to Slacking, and gets the speed boost as well. Kingdra may have speed control now, but first Feraligatr goes for the Attract, but that is not going to work on Slacking, and Kingdra does have the speed control, going for the Inferno onto Screamtail. Another great connection, and it leaves Screamtail with that burn. It's going to cut into its physical attack, but it's also going to be doing that passive damage as Screamtail goes for the Swallow, but hasn't gone for the Stockpile, so that is going to fail. And that Truant ability yet again causing Slacking to loaf around, allows Feraligatr to set up the Rain Dance, and the Water types are going to love being in the rain unless it starts to storm and they see a Thundercloud. But there is that burn doing damage to Screamtail. Kingdra still in this matchup, goes for the Malignant Chain now onto Slacking. Great damage, and it's going to leave it badly poisoned, so this poisoning is going to get progressively worse with every turn. The guild really need to get Kingdra off the field. That high horsepower does very little damage to Feraligatr from Screamtail. The Grass Pledge though from Slacking finally takes out Kingdra. There's only 2 Pokemon remaining for the Sootopolis Aqua, hopefully leaving Kingdra around for so long does not come back to hurt the guild, as the spikes are set up by Feraligatr, setting up those entry hazards on the side of the Goldenrod guild. And there is that poisoning doing damage to Slacking, which, as we said, it will get progressively worse with every turn. And there is that burn doing damage to Screamtail. And the last Pokemon for the Aqua, it's Iron Bundle, immediately going for the Night Daze onto Screamtail, putting it into knockout range and lowering its accuracy in the process. Screamtail is going to go for the Dragon Claw in response, doing very little damage to Iron Bundle. And there is Slacking yet again loafing around because of that Truant, allowing Feraligatr to go for the Crunch, putting Slacking now into knockout range. It needs to hang on from this poisoning, and it does barely by a thread. Screamtail needs to hold on as well, and it hangs on as well. Both normal types are still in this. Iron Bundle could get an easy elimination, goes for the Infernal Parade, but yet again those Ghost type moves do not affect the normal types. And Screamtail still in this matchup, goes for the Wonder Room. It's going to switch the physical defense and special defense stats of the Pokemon on the field whilst that Wonder Room is in effect, and there is that Spore from Slacking. It's going to put Iron Bundle to sleep. That could actually be really good by the guild. They know they're going to be eliminated, at least at the end of this turn, unless Feraligatr goes for it first. It goes for the Nightshade. But yet again, another Ghost type move. But however, that poisoning will finish Slacking off, and we know that that burn is going to finish off Screamtail, who's actually been in this match, well, you would think since the start, but we knew it was here since the beginning, thanks to Zoroark. And it is now a 2 versus 2 matchup. We don't know who the last 2 guild members are yet, but we are about to find out as that sun comes back out over the field. It is going to be Ursaluna, and it's going to be joined by Blissey here on the field, and there is that Unnerve ability that's going to make it so Iron Bundle cannot eat its berry. However, Feraligatr has already eaten its berry, and there are those spikes doing the damage to the guild as Iron Bundle is still fast asleep on the field. Feraligatr has to do the heavy lifting. It's got the speed control, goes for the Dragon Shit. It's going to allow Iron Bundle to get pumped here. This could be very critical, but Iron Bundle needs to wake up. The Goldenrod guild could capitalize here as Blissey goes with the Stomp, immediately focusing in on Feraligatr. They want to get the Pokemon who's awake out of this. The Flower Trick from Ursaluna on to Iron Bundle, and it's super effective, and it gets the critical hit as expected to take Iron Bundle out of this matchup. It got pumped for nothing, and Feraligatr is all by itself. As that rain stops over the field, we get the Endeavor from Feraligatr. Great connection there onto Ursaluna. The Hammer Arm, though, from Blissey, bringing the hammer down. Doesn't do a great deal of damage and lowers that speed there of Blissey. However, Feraligatr already has speed control. Ursaluna with the Spark. This will be super effective, getting that elimination, making sure that the Goldenrod Guild hang on and gets another critical hit just for good measure. Plus Aqua really tried their best here over the Goldenrod Guild, but unfortunately they could not get their second win of the season, so they stay on the bottom of the leaderboard, whereas the guild jump all the way up into 8th place, and next round they will be going up against the Anastar Galaxy, who are currently in 7th, whereas for the Aqua next round they're going up against the Montana Vera Sylphs. But until then, Nidory knows. Thank you so much for watching. Let us know in the comments below who you thought was the best on field, and if you enjoyed what you saw, please leave a like, share, subscribe, but more importantly, always remember, you are awesome, and I'll see you when you see me.